It's our first day here in Sri Lanka and we're actually heading to the capital, which is Colombo.
Not really big fans of a lot of crowds in Colombo. We feel like it's gonna be madness, so busy. So we decided to stay in Colombo instead. And it's only like an hour's ride on the train, and the trains are actually super cheap. So we got a ticket for 100 rupiah.
30 cents American dollar.
You know what I mean?
Which is really cheap.
Literally, it's almost for free.
Just on the train and there's literally a whole gig going on right now over there. They've got like little drums and everything. It's like, this is how you make Sri Lankan train rides more interesting and bearable in this heat.
I don't even know what it is. Like, is it like a school trip or like a religious thing?
I think
We have no idea.
It's like kids playing.
Yeah. The train station of Colombo. The train itself feels nice and breezy. It's all kind of open up. Reminds me a little bit of the old Thai trains. If you slip and fall out, it's up to you. You gotta be a little bit extra careful, but it's kind of nice to have that freedom. If the train is leaving, you have enough time to just run into it and jump on it. Seeing some locals. Hello.
Yeah, hello, bye. Welcome to Sri Lanka.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
So we're just in town center right now, just trying to discover where to go.
We've had a lot of people just coming up to us and talking to us, or like trying to walk with us.
Yeah, he just walked off to another side. So yeah, so he just like approached us and then like followed us, and then it's like, hey, where you from, where you going, kind of friendly, and then like suggesting us things. And then I saw him walking completely the other direction, so he wasn't walking where he was walking.
I'm not sure exactly what he wanted or if he was just curious, but so far people seem friendly.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of YouTube videos where like people do get into like scams and stuff like that, but we're not thinking like that too much, you know. We're just sort of trying to keep the positive vibes and see just how it goes. So walking in the streets of Colombo right here, and it's not exactly what we expected. We expected it's gonna be absolutely rammed, people everywhere, but to be honest, to our surprise, it's actually pretty quiet. We're like one of the very few people walking on this whole road right now.
Yeah, it's really clean as well. We've seen a lot of people cleaning up the streets and stuff. So first impressions is pretty good.
I'm guessing there's not a lot of tourists in here, and then we have another tuk-tuk guy just... Hello. Yeah, we're okay, thank you, just walking. Thank you so much. Yeah, so a lot of people like offer their services and stuff.
I mean, after the rough time that they've had here, I'm not surprised people are just trying to make a living, but yeah, there's a lot of people stopping you like every 5 minutes or so.
Sri Lanka has a lot of mixed religions, but it's predominantly Buddhist, so you do see a lot of like Buddhist statues and stuff like that everywhere you go, really. Like, it's just like a bunch of little temples dotted around all around the town. When you walk first time in a new country, in a new city, you have no idea where exactly you are, but by the looks of it, by these really tall residential buildings, it looks like we're in some sort of metropolitan looking area. There's like really nice fancy like Western cafes, there's a Hilton and things like that. So I feel like this is sort of like a metropolitan area. Really want to see and discover a bit more of the local areas, because that's what we're about. I just saw a huge human shit, and I didn't want to film it to you guys because, you know, we might get banned on YouTube. But yeah, it's just so clean, so spotless, and then bang, one of those bad boys there.
I'm so glad I didn't see it.
It's just really nice to be walking in a massive concrete jungle, and then boom, you're seeing a nice green park, and there's a lot of like children playgrounds and things like that. So you can get a little carrot with a horse. It's like a massive hanging bridge, but it's closed right now, which is a little bit of a shame, but we're gonna get a little bit closer to this nice little river. There's loads of little ducks, and I think there's like pelicans in there. That generally is a pelican. I've never seen a pelican in real life, guys. That's exciting. It is a freaking pelican. Look at the size of this. What? What the hell? That's pretty cool. And you can also like rent these little water bikes, I think, like where you like pedal on them. You see like local people just pedaling around across the river, which is kind of nice.
Surprised to see how it's not that busy in the park on a Sunday. It's quite quiet.
Yeah, it is the busiest day, but not that busy, right? So it's quite nice and peaceful, actually. So it is pretty hot in town, and I was starting to feel a bit of a breeze, and that's because we're near this really nice looking lake. It looks really nice in here, like a bunch of pelicans.
Guys, this pelican literally swam right towards us. I actually thought he was coming towards us to attack us just now, but he's just chilling. He doesn't seem very bothered by people. So we just realized that all these little individual islands here are like little floating gardens. They're actually moving.
And now we're in front of the floating temple, like a Buddhist temple. It looks so nice, like literally in the middle of the water here in the town center of Colombo. Really wanted to get across this bridge all the way to the island there in this park, but it's closed. Another bridge closed today.
This island is closed for maintenance, so maybe the bridge is broken.
Oh
It's
well.
so sad, it looks so beautiful over there.
So if you want to book one of those boats here for an hour, apparently it only costs 250 rupiah, which is under $1, literally peanuts. Just come here and enjoy a bit of like swan boat vibe. Good to know that it's just under $1 to do this for a whole hour.
That is extremely cheap for
Yeah,
an hour on
definitely
the water.
a bargain. So you could generally take some sandwiches, get some drinks,
Sneaky bit.
and literally, yeah, exactly, and then like
I don't
just
know if you could do
spend a few hours doing that. Spend the whole day. You know, it has a roof and everything, so it'd be proper nice and covered. So we're just walking out of this park and we're seeing all this beautiful architecture just behind me. Really cool, like really fancy. It looks brand new because looking at the apartments, they all look pretty empty. So we're heading towards the face of Gal. Don't even know what that is. Some touristy place. We don't usually like to go to many touristy places because we're coming here not to see tourists, you know, we're coming here to see the locals and the local life, but we're gonna be making so much content on Sri Lanka, so this is just a very beginning. But you know, as soon as like you come to Sri Lanka, first things first, obviously go to Colombo, you know, and see a few things here and there. But then I can't really wait to just go into the local areas, local side of Sri Lanka, and actually see how the locals live here.
We've been walking around Colombo all day, and so far we found it pretty easy to walk around. It's not too crazy busy. It's actually very relaxed for a capital city. Wasn't really expecting this. I always imagined Colombo to be super busy and hectic, but so far so good. I'm actually kind of enjoying walking around. It's quite peaceful. There's a beautiful bird.
Beautiful blue bird, wow. Long beak, blue feather, white and black bird. Really nice walk along the river and then just come out to the train rail tracks. What the hell? Where are we going next?
If you're in Europe right now, you get a very big fine for crossing the railway lines, but here people just crossing them like it's not a thing, so let's go.
Let's go this way, I think. So if a train comes, you just gotta be extra careful. You ready for this? Kind of going like this. Just going on a train rail. Well, it's just a walk in a park, isn't it, Olivia? In Colombo, you do see a lot of interesting looking buildings, and you do see also a lot of buildings that are kind of like run down, like this one behind me. I mean, have a closer look. It looks like it's in construction, but I feel like this construction has been on pause and there's no one working at the moment. It is Sunday, but I'm pretty sure that's not because of Sunday. I'm pretty sure that these constructions have been abandoned for quite a while. It is not finished yet, like I said earlier, but once it's finished, it's gonna look really cool. Look at that, guys. Just take a closer look. This is Colombo, you know what I mean? This is Colombo, the capital of Sri Lanka.
The only thing you guys aren't experiencing right now watching this is the smell that's coming from the water, which smells like rotten egg.
It's just, yeah, it smells like sewage. I'm not entirely sure how it works. I'm not a plumber, even though my name is Mario. I really cannot wait to see this whole site once it's done. It's probably one of the tallest buildings here in the capital of Sri Lanka. We're at the face of Gal Green, or Gal Face Green, Green Gal Face? Not entirely sure, but that's the place right next to the beach. And it looks pretty damn busy. There's a lot of action in here. No, thank you.
Hi.
Hello. But yeah, there's a lot of people in here. Let's just try and cross this road. A lot of traffic in here as well. But yeah, that's like the whole beach here, and like it looks kind of cool. It looks pretty like fancy, right?
Yeah, I'm trying not to get run over right now.
Crossing the road successfully. What can I say? Looks like a little wonderland in here. Loads of like kites, bubbles floating around, yeah. And this really nice done up area. Look at that.
And look, huge flags.
Oh yeah. It's a massive Sri Lankan flag. This looks fun. So far I think this is one of my favorite places in Colombo, if not the favorite place. We kind of love the sea, and actually you forget that Colombo is right next to the sea. It has its own beach, and this is the beach.
Yeah.
And it actually stretches out for quite a little bit all the way there. And once this building is done, it's gonna look next level. You can do like little photos with the snake. Nice, it's like a python, yeah? Nice.
Nice python.
So I saw he has like a little flute. Can you like do the... Oh, you have a cobra in there. Wow, really? Wow, that's crazy, man.
Your photo game you take.
No, no, it's okay. No, I'm just walking around exploring.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just seeing what's actually happening. So people just asking me where I'm from.
Euro country I before traveling.
What?
Euro country I before traveling. American, US,
No, we come from Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Malaysia, yeah.
Yeah,
Coming from
Malaysia.
Kuala Lumpur.
Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines.
Yeah.
I visit. Already visit.
I visit. Okay, where are you from?
This country.
From
Sri Lanka.
You're from Colombo.
Colombo. Come find the video my city.
Ah, nice. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Alright, nice one, brother. So earlier I did say beach, so this is not actually a beach. You probably don't want to go swimming here. Yeah, you're gonna break your neck. I don't think you're allowed to either, but I think a little bit there might be a little bit of a beach. There's like this tiny little bit of the beach over there. Not sure if you can see it, but that's pretty much about it. But yeah, overall looks like a really nice area, you know, all together, like nice little palm trees. This is the very famous place that pretty much all the tourists come here, and locals as well, to do some selfies, get some TikTok videos, get some Instagram shots. That's where people come to do that. I thought we were just gonna come here for a minute just because, you know, we only here first time, so we kind of have to do it as well. But
it's really nice breeze.
Yeah.
You can see like a lot of the coast stretching all the way along. So we're extremely hot right now. I'm pretty tired, so we're booking a tuk-tuk for a nice breeze. We're actually using the Pick Me app. I found this before we came to Sri Lanka, and I was like, I need to download this moment we get here. So when we got to the airport, we got the SIM card, and then we used this to call a taxi straight away, and it was like more than half the price than the airport taxis. So it's a good shout to use the apps if you want to book taxis. It's a lot cheaper as well. This is currently 181 Sri Lankan rupee for a tuk-tuk to the train station.
so that's like 50 cents. Crazy. Like we were offered like a cab from the airport to our accommodation, which was about 3,500 rupee, and then we found it through the app, it was 800 rupee. That's how much cheaper it was. It was like what, like 3 times cheaper, 4 times cheaper. It's insane, you know. So it is really good if you're on budget traveling. I mean, sometimes we do trying to get like a local ride only because some man's trying to sell us a mango. No, thank you. No, thank you. Sometimes we do trying to get into a local tuk-tuk only because to support the local businesses and stuff like that. But it's but if you want to save money and it's pretty fast, it's good to use this type of app. Lovely. This is nice. Like, you know, it's like in the new age, getting apps and stuff for your tuk-tuk. It's insane how cheap this is. It just kind of feels wrong doing it. A lot of times I feel it's wrong. 50 cents for a ride. Like, it's just kind of mind-blowing.
It's kind of hard when you come to a new country when you're trying to get used to the currency, because for us it's like hundreds. When it's like saying in hundreds of rupiah, I'm like, sounds like a lot, but it's actually 300 rupiah is $1.
But I mean, if you are gonna get this, like, come on guys, you should tip the drivers. Oh, you wanna finish the ice cream? No problem, no problem. Can finish the ice cream. Okay.
It looks
We have
good.
time. But yeah, sometimes, well, a lot of times we get asked for money from all kinds of people in here, like begging and stuff. And we do want to give to everybody, but we don't have to give to everybody. So what we decided, we have like one rule: give it once a day. So we're just trying to give once a day, and I feel like that's okay. You know, if you're gonna give to everybody, like, dude, this is way too overwhelming. You know, and it's really, really sad that it's like that. But I think if everybody would give once a day, it would be much better.
It'd be a better world.
And it would be a better day for someone.